Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night? Your leg locked in pain, toes curled, calf rock hard like it's got a mind of its own? You sit up, rub it, stretch it, maybe even walk it off. But deep down you're wondering, why does this keep happening? If you're over 60, you're not alone. Leg cramps are frustrating. They interrupt your sleep, make it harder to move during the day, and leave you feeling like your body is betraying you, even when all you did was go for a short walk or sit too long watching TV. But here's something most people don't realize. What you eat, yes, something as simple as your choice of fruit, can make a big difference. Not in months, not with expensive supplements, but starting in days. In this video, you're going to discover 3 everyday fruits that have been shown to help reduce leg cramps naturally. No pills, no weird diets, just smart nutrition built for your body at this stage of life. And the second fruit on this list? You probably have it in your kitchen right now, but you had no idea how powerful it could be. So stay with me. You'll not only learn what to eat, but why it works. Because when you understand what's happening in your body, you can finally take control. Ready to find out which fruits are secretly helping seniors like you sleep better, walk easier, and move without fear of pain? Let's dive in. Let's start with the most familiar fruit on the list. It's probably sitting on your kitchen counter right now, maybe even starting to brown a little. But don't let its simplicity fool you. This everyday fruit holds one of the most powerful tools to stop leg cramps in their tracks: bananas. Now, you might be thinking, I already eat bananas. What's so special? But let me ask you this. Are you eating them at the right time, in the right way, and for the right reason? Because when it comes to leg cramps, bananas aren't just a healthy snack. They're a muscle-saving powerhouse. Here's why. As you age, your body naturally starts to lose potassium. It doesn't absorb it as well, and that drop can quietly set the stage for painful cramps, especially at night. You may not notice it during the day, but when your legs tighten up at 2 a.m., it's often because your muscles are begging for balance. Potassium helps your muscles contract and relax smoothly. It works like an electrical switch between your nerves and your muscles. When there's not enough of it, that's when things start to misfire. Spasms, cramps, that sudden jolt of pain, all signs that your body is trying to tell you something. But here's the good news. 1 medium banana contains about 400 milligrams of potassium. That's nearly 10% of what most seniors need each day. And if you eat 1 banana in the evening, you're not just having a snack. You're giving your muscles what they need to stay calm through the night. Still wondering if potassium is enough? What about the role of vitamin B6, a nutrient found in bananas that helps your nervous system function smoothly? It supports the production of neurotransmitters that control muscle movement. If you've ever felt like your legs had a mind of their own, twitching, jumping, or cramping, B6 might be the missing link. Now, let's talk hydration. You probably know that dehydration can trigger cramps, but did you realize how bananas help? They don't just give you potassium. They help your body hold on to water where it matters, inside your muscle cells. So if you're someone who forgets to drink water during the day or sweats more during hot weather, eating a banana can actually help keep your muscles hydrated from the inside out. So now you're probably wondering, is it really this easy? It can be. Try having a banana 1 to 2 hours before bed, especially on days when you've walked more, gardened, or simply felt off balance. See what happens over the next few nights. Because the truth is, sometimes the solution isn't in a bottle or a doctor's office. Sometimes it's in your fruit bowl. And while bananas are an amazing start, what if the real problem behind your cramps isn't potassium, but something deeper, like your body's ability to repair muscle tissue? What if the issue is poor circulation, stiff legs, or declining collagen? That's where the next fruit comes in. You've probably enjoyed it on a sunny day or as juice with breakfast, but you never knew how crucial it could be for your muscle health. Ready to see what it is? Let's keep going. You've probably had oranges for breakfast, maybe a glass of juice, maybe a few slices. But have you ever thought of oranges as muscle medicine? It might sound surprising, but oranges are one of the most underrated fruits when it comes to preventing leg cramps. especially for seniors. Now let me ask you this. When was the last time you thought about your collagen? That's right, collagen. The stuff that keeps your skin firm, but also your muscles strong and your joints flexible. As you get older, your body makes less of it. And when collagen breaks down, your muscles can lose their bounce. They get stiff, tight, and more prone to cramping. So what does that have to do with oranges? Oranges are packed with vitamin C, and that's the key your body uses to produce collagen. No vitamin C, no collagen. And without collagen, your muscles, especially the ones in your legs, start feeling sore, weak, or tight after even light activity. Have you ever gone for a short walk and felt your legs tightening halfway through? Or tried to stretch in the morning but felt like your body just wouldn't give? That could be your muscles crying out for help. And vitamin C might be exactly what they're missing. But it doesn't stop there. Vitamin C is also a powerful antioxidant. It helps your muscles recover after stress, whether it's walking, lifting, climbing stairs, or even just standing too long. When your muscles are inflamed, cramped, or sore, it's often because tiny free radicals are building up and slowing down recovery. Vitamin C neutralizes them, helping your muscles heal faster and feel better. Still wondering how this ties into circulation? Let's go deeper. Good blood flow is essential to muscle health, and oranges help with that too. Vitamin C supports healthy blood vessels, which means better oxygen delivery to your muscles. When blood doesn't circulate well, something many seniors struggle with, your muscles get less fuel. That leads to fatigue, tightness, and yes, more cramps. And here's a question. Have you noticed that you don't feel as thirsty as you used to? It's common with age. Your body's thirst signals get weaker, which means you might be walking around mildly dehydrated without even knowing it. And guess what? Dehydration is one of the biggest triggers for leg cramps. The beauty of oranges is that they're naturally hydrating. Each orange is over 85% water, plus electrolytes like potassium, to help your body maintain fluid balance. So when you snack on an orange or sip on fresh juice, you're not just quenching your thirst, you're giving your muscles the hydration they need to stay smooth and cramp-free. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, stretch your legs, and nothing tightens, nothing snaps. You go for your walk, water the garden, or run errands, and your legs feel lighter. That's the quiet power of oranges working behind the scenes. So the next time you peel one, don't just think about the taste. Think about the relief it could be bringing to your muscles, your sleep, and your comfort. But here's the thing. What if you could go even further? What if there's a fruit that doesn't just hydrate or support collagen, but also relaxes your muscles on a deep, cellular level? There is. And it might be the one fruit you overlook every time you walk through the produce aisle. Let's take a look. You probably walk past them at the grocery store. Small, fuzzy, not exactly eye-catching. But what if I told you that inside that little green fruit is one of the most powerful muscle relaxers nature ever made? Let's talk about kiwis. Most people don't realize just how loaded kiwis are with muscle-supporting nutrients. You hear about bananas and oranges all the time. But kiwis? They're quiet heroes. Especially if you're someone who gets cramps after physical activity, gardening, walking, stretching, or even just standing too long. Let me ask you something. Do your muscles ever feel tight or twitchy after a long day, even if you didn't do much? That lingering tension could be a sign that your body is low on something essential: magnesium. Magnesium is a mineral that helps muscles relax. While potassium helps them contract properly, magnesium makes sure they know how to let go. And without enough of it, your muscles can stay in a semi-contracted state, just waiting to spasm. Here's the catch. As you age, your body absorbs less magnesium. Even if you're eating well, you might not be holding on to what you need. And that's where kiwis come in. They're surprisingly rich in magnesium, especially for such a small fruit. Eating just 1 or 2 a day can gently restore your levels, and you might be amazed at how much better your muscles feel. But magnesium isn't the only secret inside a kiwi. Have you ever felt bloated, sluggish, or just off in your gut? Digestion slows down as we get older, and poor digestion can lead to poor nutrient absorption, meaning even if you're eating the right foods, your body may not be pulling out the good stuff. Kiwis are packed with fiber, the kind that helps things move smoothly through your system. When your digestion works better, your entire body benefits, including your muscles. Better absorption, better hydration, fewer cramps. It's all connected. And let's not forget vitamin C. Like oranges, kiwis are loaded with it. So you're getting antioxidant support, collagen production, circulation benefits, all packed into one small, tasty fruit. But there's one more ingredient you don't want to miss: potassium. That same muscle-friendly mineral from bananas? Kiwis have it too. So in one bite, you're supporting contraction, relaxation, hydration, and recovery. Sounds too good to be true? Think of it this way. What if one small change, eating a kiwi each day, meant the difference between waking up with a jolt of pain or waking up rested, stretching comfortably, and starting your day without dread? That's what we're really talking about here. Not just fruit, but freedom. The freedom to move, to sleep through the night, to bend, walk, reach, and stretch without the fear of cramps pulling you back. So now you've seen the three fruits. You've got the tools: bananas for potassium and B6, oranges for hydration and collagen, and kiwis for magnesium, fiber, and a full-body reset. But here's the question that matters most. What will you do with this knowledge now? Will you go another week waking up in pain? Or will you make one small change, one fruit at a time, and see what happens? So let's come back to that moment, the one you've probably lived more times than you can count. It's 2 a.m. You're sleeping peacefully until suddenly pain grips your leg like a vice. You jolt awake, try to stretch it out, maybe even cry out. And then you lie there, wondering why this keeps happening, and if it'll come back tomorrow night. But now, you know something you didn't before. You know that your body isn't just failing you, it's asking for help, quietly, consistently, through every cramp, every twitch, every stiff walk to the bathroom. And the help it needs? It doesn't always come from pills or complicated regimens. Sometimes it comes from fruit. Bananas to restore the potassium and B6 your muscles crave. Oranges to hydrate, strengthen, and keep your circulation flowing. Kiwis to relax tense muscles, support digestion, and rebuild what age tries to take away. And maybe right now you're asking yourself, can it really be this simple? Can three fruits really make this much difference? There's only one way to find out. Start small. Try one. Add it into your day. Notice what changes. Maybe your sleep gets a little deeper. Maybe your walks get a little longer. Maybe, just maybe, you stop bracing yourself every time your legs start to tighten. Because stronger, healthier muscles aren't just a dream. They're your right. And the tools are already in your hands. So go ahead. Pick up that banana, peel that orange, slice that kiwi. Take the first step toward fewer cramps, better movement, and a life that feels just a bit more free. And when it works, because for many seniors it does, come back and tell us. Share what helped. Because someone else is out there, just like you, still living with the pain, still searching for an answer. Your story might be the one that changes their night too.